Hello. Hmm. Derek Dent here on the back porch. You'll notice I turned off the light. We usually keep it on. It's an energy saver bulb, so it's fine. Anyway, um, how's everybody doing? It's been a while. It's been a little bit, but the new year is in full swing, and I've got some ideas for the future. The future of the channel. Now, I make little predictions for the future of the channel every year, and a lot of them don't come true. It's my fault. Oh, my manners. What am I? Hey, I'm smoking some Chatham Manor by Hearth and Home, and it's in this very odd, fun, carve it yourself pipe, which was gifted to me by my friend Ruben, who is a Canadian who has been living in Japan. Done a couple of trades with him, and he sent me this that he carved himself as part of the trade. Look at the threads. You can you can put a lid on it. I guess I guess if I need a wind cap, that's like a very secure wind cap. Very neat. Smoke's really good though, and also drinking some coffee. This is not an Amazon Alexa thing. It's a mug. You know, it's a Alexa. Read out last night's browser history. I'm sorry. Don't do that, Alexa. If you go to someone's house and you see that they have an Amazon Alexa or a Dot or an Echo or whatever that is, you say that out loud and see if the teenagers in the house go. Nah, bad jokes. Anyway, thanks for all the views on the last one. I got the plum pudding bourbon barrel. That's out. The stuff's out, and I still have the Mississippi River rum barrel aged that I gotta get to, and probably some more tobacco reviews as well. I'll get to that. But both the new Mississippi River and the plum pudding stuff, it's out. It's on the internet, smoking pipes and pipes and all the sites, all the places. That's where you can go. That's where you can get them. So let's talk about the new year. What's new with the channel, or what are my predictions, or what am I gonna do now? As you may know that we've suspended operations on Hey We're Talking, my podcast. So that was my big creative project that I would be involved in, as far as entertaining, other than the YouTube channel. Now I am over on Briar Report TV, and so the content that I create on Briar Report kind of goes hand in hand with the stuff here. But I have this history. I have a history of making like promises, or not really promises, but saying this is what I'm gonna do on my channel. I'm gonna create this kind of content, or I'm gonna do this series, or I'm gonna do all these reviews, or I'm gonna I kind of build up a lot of things that I want to do, and and I don't always do it. I kind of fall flat. Like I've been talking about, like stoving tobacco. I've been talking about that for 2 years, and I still haven't done it. Now, fortunately, thank God that nobody lives and dies by the content that I put out on YouTube. You know, I mean, there's people that like me as an entertainer. They like the information that I put out, and I'm happy to create. But nobody's heart is stopping, or no one's upset because I didn't make a video that I said I was going to make. And if you are upset, I'm sorry. With that said, though, I do want to be a little bit more present on YouTube and Briar Report, because as I've said, you know, I had been busy with the holidays and travel last month. That's done, and my podcast project is pretty much over. So you know, I got a little bit more wiggle room, I guess, to play with on YouTube. And so the only missing piece of the puzzle is, you know, I just gotta put a little pressure on myself and create content, which I can do. So what did I do to put some pressure on myself? I have commissioned a theme song, some music for the channel, a theme song, introduction music for the channel, and it's already being made. It's gonna be like professional, you know, high quality, catchy, fun stuff. You know, because as you know, guys, I'm on my iPhone. I have an iPhone 6. That's what I create my content on, and I don't edit at all. So for me to like commission a song that I'm gonna have to edit into every video, that's putting a little bit of pressure, you know, on myself. You know, I'm trying to increase the quality of the fun experience. Now I'm not gonna change. I'm still gonna create on an iPhone 6, but you know, there's gonna be maybe some music on board, and I think that'll be fun, and that'll be coming out. I don't know when it's gonna be ready, but another thing is there is a series that I would like to put out on YouTube on this channel. Now, of course, I'm primarily pipe tobacco, pipe smoking. That's the core of youtube.com/Derek Tant, and it will continue to be. But some of the stuff that a lot of the videos that I've made that have hit home with people are, you know, pipes, you know, the basics, pipe smoking for beginners, tips for new pipe smokers, and pipe smoking on a budget. You know, I know all about that stuff, and I know about a lot more than just pipe tobacco. I know maybe a little bit about cigars, but I'm well versed in the coffee world, in bourbon, some beer, you know, just, you know, shaving soap, regular soap, you know, all kinds of different things that we would think are like the finer things in life. You know, people, when you see a pipe smoker, you think, that's fancy. You know, when pipe smoking is kind of fancy, and it kind of might be associated with money, with rich people, especially cigars. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. We see pipes for sale for $100, $200, $300. You see these expensive tins of tobacco and these fancy lighters and ornate tampers, and you think, oh my gosh, only people with a lot of money can really get into pipe smoking. Well, that's not the case, you know, and that's been where a lot of people have gotten some value out of the content that I've created. Is, you know, you can enjoy pipe smoking without a lot of money, and there's a lot of things out there that are really you know, good, that are cool things. You know, drinking whiskey and high quality beers and espresso and things like that can be construed as like a rich man's thing. You know, there's a lot of things that are out there that maybe a lot of people don't know can be had on a budget. So my vision or my idea for a series is to present something that people think is like maybe that might be construed as expensive or fancy, and present it in a way that you can enjoy it on a budget or with modest income, or at least find the value picks. I think that'd be cool, and I'm going to call it Frugal Friday, because I'd like to put out a video like every other Friday. And so I'd been thinking about this for months, and I have a whole bunch of ideas. You know, there's plenty of pipe tobaccos and pipes and things that could be covered on a budget series or a frugal series. You know, but we could get into cigars, we could get into coffee, we could get into bourbon and other whiskeys. We can get into like car shopping, or buying cologne and just all kinds of different things. There's tons of stuff out there that can be expensive and can be confusing if you're just getting into it. And so I think a series like that, with my trademark personality, would be well received. And I thought, I've been thinking about this for months and months. I thought it needs a little music. And so because I want the series to be well produced, and so now, so I'm gonna have music for that and my channel. So, yeah, I don't know. This is such a weird video. I don't even know. I'm not really talking about anything. So that's what's happening this year. We're gonna have maybe a higher production value placed on this channel with music, theme music, and you're going to love it. You're going to love the music, I guarantee. And we'll have and I'm going to try to start a new series, Frugal Friday, teaching you how to get into the fancier and finer things in life without having to spend a whole lot of money. So, because I've been there. I'm not rich, but I've wasted a lot of money on stuff. And so I know where the value is. I know where the value is in pipe smoking, absolutely. And so I can find the value and show that in other things. Anyway, I have taken up enough of your time, so please be looking for later on some more pipe tobacco reviews from me, and Frugal Friday, and music, and all kinds of cool stuff. So be sure, if you haven't already, like the video. That helps me out, I guess. Like it and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment. I'd love to talk with you. I'm an open book, guys. Go over to Instagram. I'm on Instagram at Derek J. Tant. Hey, Daisy. What you doing? So, my little dog. What you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Daisy? She was like jumping up. Like on my leg, and I was trying to get her, but then she runs away. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a pleasant 2020. Be looking forward to that new content from me. It's going to be great. God bless, and smell my beard.